Pazao. Tụi này Pazao nữa, tụi nó Pazao tụi nó bắt đầu điểm mì. Rồi dùng trà California. Pazao một chi chồng. Cho chồng nó rồi lui rồi lọ nó Pazao một chi chồng thì Pazao một cái Senegal này. Pazao. Họ tụi này Pazao thêm con luôn rồi theo phụ theo phải chỉ chú nhau thế. Rồi đi lại một cần đất ta rồi. Chỉ có đánh nhớ đại việt sư, hay có lúc mẹ cho cái thằng sư, hay mà, tại sao? Có một chuyện trong đó, bé chỉ là vòng là, có một chiếc dòng là phải, ok? Hai luôn nó cũ sao? Có họ, rồi nếu ông lần hai sao? Hai rồi đã lâu nè. Phải sao? Ok. No, ok. Hai nhớ dùng đó đâu? Ok, cú yêu Pazao à? Nếu phải nhớ dùng à? Hai đứa tụi mình trái nữa. Chỉ dùng là trái à? Ta rồi nó toàn này luôn à? Không khó hổ gì nữa. Rồi là một tí bé nhau chế. Lấy một cần đất ta đây.
Cây ở chứ hả? Cái nào cái xíu vậy chưa? Cái nào đấy? Cái nào hôi chưa? Cái nào bêu tao hả? Cái nào mới chứ?
Tôi có chơi mà, riêng tôi có chơi nữa. Riêng tôi có chơi. Trời, sao riêng tôi có chơi? Tôi có chơi là, này tôi có chơi à? Tôi có chơi, tôi nhớ thôi tôi có chơi, riêng tôi có chơi. Riêng cái chuyện đó, riêng cái chuyện đó. Nữa tôi có chơi, chị. Nữa là tôi riêng tôi có chơi. Wow, tôi có chơi phải không? Okay. Wow. Tôi có chơi mai. Cái tí là. Yo. Thế này tôi phải mua tôi có chơi nữa. Giờ phải mua tôi có chơi đó.
Hi Pazao. Honestly, it was actually a little bit hard to think of a childhood memory of you because honestly, when I left for college, you were Abby's age. You weren't even, I don't think you were even 11 yet. You were still 10, about to turn 11, just like Abs. But I do remember that you were always this quiet little girl growing up, and we used to make fun of you because you were like, you know, Pazao, you don't have your own laugh, and you would just like copy other people's laughs and stuff. But then Gopay and I graduated, we moved back and started doing ministry here, and I remember we didn't have a car, and well, I didn't have a car. Gopay worked every day, and every day you would drive from home to come and hang out with me, and I remember those were some really good times, and then we got our dogs and they were crazy and we were trying to train them together. But Pazao, I just want to say that I am really happy for you for this next part of your journey, and I just pray that God will continue to be between you and Z, that He would lead you as both forward in marriage together, and I just wish nothing but the best for you as you guys embark on this new life together. And I just pray that hopefully you guys will have children soon because you know the struggle. Alright, and so that's really all. I just wish you the best, Pazao.
Hi everybody, this is Pang and Tiwin. I am Z's oldest sister, and this is my husband Tiwin, or Z's Yiti. A childhood memory that I remember about Z was that he had a toy. It was Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear.
Lightyear. You can tell how old I am. I don't remember how to say it, but that was just a toy that he carried with him a lot, and I think that was one of his favorite toy. And I want to say that maybe still nowadays, Toy Story is still one of his favorite Disney movie too. And I feel like that movie does resemble Z as a person too, because he is a funny person, goofy, and friendship, you know, he has a really good friendship with everybody. He makes sure everybody laughs and stuff like that. So as a childhood memory that I remember about Z was that too. Another one I remember was that he always wanted to be the tallest one in the family, so he always makes sure he drank his milk. And here it is, nowadays he's the tallest one in the family because he's always drink his milk. Alright, so that's two childhood memories that I remember about Z as a child. So again, we want to congratulate you, Z, and Teklan, Z, and we wish you guys the best of luck. Bye.
Ready? Okay. So, Pazao, one of my memories, we have lots of good memories because I probably am your best sister. So, one of the best memories I have of you is really watching you grow up. I think you were always really shy when you were growing up. You didn't have a lot of words to say. But the funniest thing was really seeing you grow up to be very K-do and very like loud. And I think with you and Nunu together, I always love how silly you guys are. And one of the things, what was the song that you guys used to sing? Something about skinny love or something like that, that you were always off note. And I just love how silly you are, and just the sister that you are, very kind-hearted, very sweet. But yeah, I wish the best for you and your life in the future. So congratulations to you guys.
Hey, nhớ rồi cho cái số là yêu sát nó nôm hay là tôi cũng bên nó ý cái thứ sinh cho cái từ cái dễ ha bé tu na giải. And so then nó cũng luôn để làm long là sự nhớ dễ tu tin lâu. A cherishable memory that I would like to share to everyone here is, you know, I've been thinking about it, and I honestly don't have one. Just because, you know, as we grew up, older and older, I was the lone wolf. I did my own thing, and then Long Z too. They were their little own collective group, and so I grew up not seeing them grow up, and so. But I would like to say is that, you know, Z was always that brother that was, when I think of Z, I always think of when he was younger. He was, you know, the brother that he was, I wouldn't say slow, but he just took more time to come around. You know what I mean? And so he's slow. Just kidding. But but yes, Z was that nice type of guy. You know, that nice guy that finished last. But you know, I was always tough on him, and I think to this day he hates my gut. But you know, I would say, out of all the brothers, I think he was the only one that told me that whenever he grows up, he wants to be like me, and that always had a special place in my heart. And so, that being said, I think that's enough. When you're talking about the man, I thought of Piluno, I just shock and go. I just said that, I just shot the man. Short of not any John, and I just shot your dog Jimmy, so and so too. Much.
You ready?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know, we grew up together, like always bullying one another, you know. But just to think that now you're getting married, I'm happy for you. Just want to congratulate you, and that, you know, I just bless your marriage, that it just continues to grow, and you guys, you know, just love one another. And yeah, just happy for you. You did it before I did, so good. Thumbs up for that.
This is a memory of Z and me, or a memory that we share together. This is something that I'm proud of him. You know, it's funny, but it's something to be proud of. So one day Z came home, and he just laid on the couch, and my mom and dad was there, Peng was there, I was there, and Z was just saying, Mom, Dad, and I was like, what? I was playing games, so I was like, I moved down all my headphones. I was like, I'm listening. And then he was like, and then I was like, damn, I know who she is. But all it turned out to be Pazao, and it was just something that he was just telling our parents, and it's something that it's good to know who you love. It's good to know who you want to be with, and that's just something that made me happy, So I just want to say congratulations, and that's just something good to know that you know who you want to be with for the rest of your life. And I just wish you two the best of luck and the best of marriage, So congratulations and thank you, and it's just good memory, because you might not remember it, but we do. So, all right, bye-bye.
So Pazao, one of my earlier memories with you was back when I first got married. I moved to Greensboro. I was pretty alone, so I called and I asked Mom to let you and Nita come sleep over. And so you guys did. Mom let you guys come sleep over, and I got to dress you guys up, and I got to put makeup on you guys, even though I'm not like all about that kind of stuff. But it was just fun having you guys around, and then I just remember like taking you guys outside and taking pictures of you guys, and then just coming back home, and we just hanged out, and I really enjoyed us just spending the time together, even though it was very short and just for a weekend. But I really did appreciate you guys coming, and so now that you're getting married and you're gonna go and start your own life, I just wish the best for you and Z, and I hope that you guys find happiness, and I hope you guys have many children for us to watch. Alright, congratulations for Zhao and Z.
Hi, it's Yoa, one of Z's sister. And one of the earlier memories I have of Z is when it was me, 2 and Z. We were in elementary, and we were at the old house, and we were walking to go to the bus stop. And at old house, there's a little creek right there, right? And once you get to the creek, it gets like a little darker and spookier. And so then I would always go in between 2 and Z's arms, and then 2 would be on this side, Z would be on my other side, and then hold on tight to them, and then I would close my eyes as they walked me through that little creek, that spooky spot. But yeah, that's one of my memories that I have of Z. And the other one is when I got to my first accident. When I got to my first accident, I did not cry or anything at all until my mom and dad and Z got there. When Z got there, then he's like, "Are you okay?" And then I was like, "Yeah." And then I just started to burst into tears. I started crying, and he gave me his shoulder to cry on, and he's like, "It's okay, And then okay, but yeah, so he was like, "It's okay, just let it go, let it out, So I started crying like a little baby to him. And so, Z is my hero. All my brothers are my heroes. And what's it called? That's one of the memory. And not that too, but then my other memory is that thanu ohalio, and or nu cứ to nhà na lo, nu cứ to na, and he bought me a new pair of earrings, he bought me a new pair of earrings, but I lost it. So sorry. But yes, he bought me a new pair of earrings, and it was the sweetest little thing, because not that then he started to buy like my mom, my sister, and us gifts, so he has very kind heart, and he was always a kind child. He's always just very nice and kind, even when we were little kids. And he always smiled, and he is my brother, and he's great. and we always like take pictures together and see who looks better. But we are all now, you know, getting old, and pictures are no good no more because we don't know who looks better now because we are old. And so yeah, I think that's all the memory I have of Z. There's plenty more, but then those are just the spots that I would like to share with you guys all.
Hey, Pazao, putting together, I guess, a great memory that I had with you. I've put a lot of thought into it, and I just can't think of a recent one just because I feel like we've been distant. I haven't been the greatest brother, and I haven't been able to talk to you, just reach out to you. But, you know, for me, my memories of you just go from way back when you're a tiny, small, quiet kid that just never talked to anybody, you know, and you and Nunu would always just hang out and talk to each other and just do your own things. And my favorite memory was just, you know, watching over you guys whenever we were younger, when we were the only ones in the house, you know, when PK and them were all in high school and, you know, they were busy doing them stuff. They haven't come home yet. It was just the three of us, you, me, and Nunu. And, you know, I just watched over you guys, you know. It felt like almost like I felt like a father figure to you guys back then. And then just, you know, great memories because of how happy you guys were. And, you know, even though you're quiet and a lot of things that you don't say to tell me or anything like any of us like that, but it just brings back great memories to hang out with you whenever, whether it was on the bus when we were babies or, you know, when we went to Suzanne's house to play and stuff like that. Those are the memories I truly cherish whenever I think about you and about how you impacted my life as a younger sister, I say.
Hey Z, what's the memory that I share with you? This is actually one of the hardest questions to answer, and you already know why. I had a really bad memory. I don't remember a lot about childhood, but for some reason, you were always the one who told stories and recalled our childhood and remember certain things that happened. So bear with me. But that doesn't mean that I don't share or have any memories of us at all. I do, just very few. And of the few ones that I remember, for some reason, it always consisted of me being mean to you. And I'm pretty sure you already know what I'm talking about, right? It was when I was 6 and you were 7. I remember I was in first grade and you were in second grade. And I remember one day we were playing outside and maybe even going to go feed the chickens, I think. But back at our old house, we had like that small little hill. It's not even like a little hill, but I don't know what it was, but we always crossed it to our chicken house. And I remember we ran down and we came back up real quick, and I tagged you, and then for some reason I just ran off. But as I was running off, I taunted you, you know, and I made fun of you because back then you were a little chubby and a little slow, kind of like how you are now. And so you couldn't catch me, and so I was making fun of you, and I ran off. And then I remember as I was looking back, getting to run off, you pick up a stick, and like David versus Goliath, you know, you swung this stick like this, and I was like, you know, there's no way he's gonna hit me. But you proved me wrong. You picked up that stick, and like no other kid that I've ever seen with my own eyes, with such accuracy, precision, and power, you swung that stick, and before I knew it, it whacked me on the back of my neck. Now, I don't remember what happened after that, but I'm pretty sure I cried, as I always did when I was a kid. But I do remember the things I did about that moment afterwards. And I don't know if you remember, but I blackmailed you a lot. I got you to do my homework. I got you to do my chores. I got you to do many things for me because if you didn't, then I was going to tell Miss Sipes that you made me cry by throwing a stick and hitting me on the back of my neck. And so that's a memory that I do share with you. And looking back, as a kid, it was enjoyable. It was fun. I won't lie. But it was pretty mean. It was pretty mean. But here's the thing. And there's so much more to it. And why I remember it as a good memory. Something that I'll share to you in a little bit. So that's a memory that I share with you, Z, and I hope that it's one that you're able to remember too, but to also to find forgiveness All right, brother. Love you.
So a precious memory that I have with Pajal would be when we were in high school, and it's when she first started driving our little Camry. It's just this one random day after school we had. I don't know. I guess she randomly just wanted to go eat out, so we went to go eat out, and she paid for everything, and she was, as we were talking, it was kind of like a memory to where I first realized that, hey, like my sister can actually be, my best friend, because there's PK and Micah and Mayong, but I've always seen them as, just older sisters to learn from and to go for advice for. But Pajal, you are my best friend, and it's something that, like, you're very precious to me, and I'm so happy that you get to start your life with somebody that can also be your best friend. And yeah, that's just one thing. But I wish you all the happiness. I wish you and Z both happiness, and whatever you guys do, that you guys do it in love, and that you guys are both patient with each other in pursuing each other's dreams, and whatever you guys want to do in life. I just hope and pray for the best for you both.